2011 was a terrific year for the ITOA, Gerry, with your 30 members collectively handling 360,000 overseas visitors and reporting a 20% growth in revenue over 2010. That's well ahead of how tourism more generally fared last year. Can you tell us a little bit about that strong performance, and I suppose the key thing, can you repeat it again in 2012?
Well, Eamon, yeah, we're delighted that there was a strong recovery and return to growth in 2011. Our ITOA members are solely dependent on the overseas market for our business, so we're very active in going out there and promoting the island of Ireland to our visitors. What is interesting is that, for example, the increase in the American market, the North American market overall, was in the region of 20%, and this is a very significant increase. The same numbers would apply to the European market, again including the markets of France and Germany, Austria. Terrific growth, again in the area of 30%. I think I might have said 20% there for the North American market, but it's actually 20% of visitors from North America are promotable visitors, which is very, very important in the sector. A large percentage would come in on coach tours, and there's also a significant increase in the FIT business. So visitor numbers overall up, and that's very positive for us.
Terrific. And of course, the ITOA is a major supplier of revenue to several sectors within the tourism industry right around the country. How does that break down?
Yeah, our payment to suppliers is about €136 million annually, and of that, about 2/3 of it is in the accommodation sector. What's interesting is that our members account for about 1.9 million bed nights throughout the island of Ireland.
Very substantial.
And it is very substantial, and that is right throughout the island, which is very good. It's not all concentrated in the Dublin area. Another large area of spend is on transportation, then entertainment, visitor attractions, banquets, restaurants, that type of thing. A large number of our visitors come in on coach tours, so about 60% of the spend on transportation is in the area of coaching, with a further 25% spend on car hire and chauffeur drive options. So
that's significant.
Yeah, it is very significant, and we're very pleased with this spend as well.
And broadly speaking, what are the main sources of your members' business? Which markets are the big producers these days?
Well, the traditional markets are still the big producers. North America is very important, Germany, France, the traditional areas, but there is some growth in the newer markets as well that we're seeing.
Groups and coach tours form the largest part of your business, but there appears to be some shift towards more individual business. Is that trend continuing in 2012?
Yeah, that trend appears to be continuing all right. Some of our members are specialising in the area of FIT and are offering online packages to their customers, and this is very important. So there's an increase in the use of technology, and the online packages, what people are looking for are to be able to experience as much of the island as possible in a short space of time. FIT visitors come for approximately 4.5 days. That's the average length of stay, and they're looking to try and get in as much as possible in those few days as they could if they came on, say, a coach tour, for example. So our members are mapping out routes for them, itineraries, including visitor attractions, all of that type of thing, so that they can avail of as much as possible in a short space of time. And also, it helps them, they know the price of their holiday before they come, so that assists them in budgeting for their experience in Ireland. So it is significant to us. It's also very beneficial to them that they know they have the support of a partner here in Ireland. For example, a few years ago we had the ash crisis, and a lot of people were assisted by our members, and indeed by our suppliers as well. So
that's important.
It is very important, and it's great comfort to them.
And your survey mentions, Gerry, some positive influences and opportunities for Irish tourism. Do you want to take us through a few of those?
Yeah, I suppose regaining competitiveness was really important to us, particularly through the last few years when there was the economic downturn. One of the things that was very significant for us was the government's introduction of the reduction of the VAT rates. Yeah, and that was great, and it's terrific to see that that's continuing right through to the end of 2013. I suppose as well, the challenge over the past few years for our members has been to get out there in the markets and to promote Ireland Inc. Overseas. Our members spend a significant amount of time out there selling Ireland.
Sure.
I think something like 1,500 man days are spent by our members overseas, which accounts for approximately 17 full-time members of staff overseas over 52 weeks a year. So that's really important, you know.
Very substantial. And given the nature of your business, groups tend to go further out, far more in advance than individuals. Have you any sort of a handle, it's very early days yet, but any sort of a handle on how things are shaping up for 2013?
Yeah, I mean, it is quite early to predict. Certainly our members are out there, they have promoted Ireland, and it's already packaged for 2013.
Sure.
The booking pattern probably these days is getting a little bit later. And you know,
the gathering give us a bit of a lift?
The gathering will certainly give us a lift. We're very pleased to see the gathering, and we think that that's going to influence people who have probably thought about Ireland over the years but haven't managed to get here.
Well, that sounds fairly promising, Gerry. So keep up all the good work for your many suppliers around the country. The business is definitely appreciated and needed. Thank you.